Hi everybody, welcome to Big Fish, Little Fish on a Sunday on the Little Fish, which Craig Thompson makes you the large aquatic mammal.
It does. Good morning, Michael. Yeah, Addington again on a Sunday. Not like last Sunday, Michael. I think the field's a little bit stronger this week. Some nice races. We've got a couple of value bets to find for you. And, I think the fields have held up quite nicely. So interesting to see how the day progresses.
Yeah, 10 races. First kicks off at 11:50. Another good 3-year-old trot, which we saw last week. There was a good one. It was actually 2-year-old last week where Regal Attire won. But, gee, it's a good crop. I think there's a lot of sorting out to do. Some of those bigger names, including Regal Attire, don't turn up. Do you have an opinion on it on Sunday?
Yeah, I think Paramount Princess is a very nice horse. I think she was probably 20% down on her capabilities last time, Michael. I think the race unfolded that Want to Play found the front, Want to Play with me, and they walked around, and Paramount Princess, she sprinted up the lane as quick as she can. I think this week, draws inside the stable, mate. I quite like her, Michael. I think she's quite a nice filly by Muscle Hill for stud home bloodstock. I think she'll go very close.
I know we're going to talk about plenty of great horses coming up over the spring, Craig, and we spoke about some on Thursday, but there's a horse I've got to ask you about. What about Alexi? It's 11 years old now, turned up last week for Dennis O'Connell, won a race at start 282. Now, Alexi's not going to be many people's idea of a heroic harness horse, but what a horse. I think I backed it one day at Wakawaiti. So I have actually backed Alexi. You've got to take your head off, Craig. Racing so hard these days to a horse with all those trainers who can cop 282 spins around the track.
I think what it does, a horse like that has educated a lot of drivers. It's been in a lot of races. I mean, lately it's been amateur drivers' races. It's been going around, and nice winner in the last race on Sunday. It's a horse, Michael, I think it's won a race nearly every season for probably the last 7 seasons. So it's been there everywhere. It's a bit like old Dunker in the north as a trotter. He's getting up there in starts as well. So longevity for pacers and trotters, if they're happy, they'll keep continuing winning, Michael. And obviously Alexi's a happy horse at the moment.
If you want to know more about Alexi, check out on the Harness Racing New Zealand's website, hrnz.co.nz. Johnny Turner did a really interesting story on the horse. Okay. Down to business, Craig. Sunday afternoon, people might have had a few drinks on the weekend. They might have had a few bets. They might need to win some money back to pay for the damage. Give us one or two on a Sunday afternoon, will you?
Yeah, 2 maidens to back, Michael. Race 1, Mossman from Paul Court. I keep saying Paul Court, but it's not anymore. It's
Graham Court. There's a lot of changes at the moment, Craig.
It is, and a lot of changes with dual trainers like Amanda Telfer and Steve Telfer, and obviously the Dalgetties now. So Mossman for Graham Court. He's a son of Terra to Love. He's had a really good trial the other day, Michael. Quiet trial, like the way he ran to the line, and a race that he's going to be really competitive in. So race 1, number 5, Mossman. I'm not sure what price you'll get, but we'll look at that a little bit later on. He's a nice chance. And the other one I want to talk about is race 4, 9, Kerala Star, trained by Jimmy Curtin. This one goes real good. Had the 1 race day start, ran 9th. A little bit misleading. It was a standing start, blew the start. I reckon this week with the mobile, even from the bad draw, thought it's a really nice bet. Race 4, number 9, Kerala Star. It's out of a good breed, and I think it'll go pretty close.
All right, mate. We try and touch on 3 or 4 races, a segment here on Big Fish, Little Fish, but we try and keep it nice and tight because people have lots of things to do. For those who want to get more in depth, Craig, they want to dive into the whale pool. How do they get your tips for all the harness racing meetings around New Zealand?
Depends what your budget is, Michael. If you just want to ring once a week, maybe the old 0900 number is the way to go. That way you're just paying for 1 call per meeting. If you really like harness racing, you're betting at every venue, whether it's in Invercargill during the week, at Alexandra Park, Addington. You can get the lot for $39 through our website, www.walesharness.co.nz. And that special will run till the end of this month.
Mate, it's been a great weekend of harness racing. We'll be back next week with Big Fish, Little Fish, to everybody having a punt on a Sunday. Good luck. Thanks, Craig.
Cheers, mate.